is In the Shadows Podcast. Lots of cigar talk, but if it's going on in the world, we'll be talking about that too. And by the way, the fellas don't shy away from controversial topics. Trust me. So grab that stick, kick back with your favorite drink, and let's do the thing. This is the In the Shadows Podcast. Now your hosts, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Shadow Smokes Legion in the Shadow Podcast. This is your host, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin. And if you already listened to our previous episode, we've been doing the conversations that is in our DR trip. And this is the part 2. Now, I just want to give you guys a heads up. In part 2, there was one part where we're recording and all of a sudden the battery died and we tried to restart it. And apparently the second part, when we try to record the end of it, the sound wasn't, the noise didn't get reduction. There's no noise reduction in that. So I'll give you guys a warning before that part comes up, and you can choose whether or not you continue to listen down. I advise not to, because even me try to fix this particular episode many times. There was no way of getting a good version where I enjoy listening to. So just listen for my cue for it. Now the bad part is about to start, and decide for yourself. Enjoy.
Just imagine, bro. Got your own shit. You're sitting there like, yeah, I got something. Like, it's good.
This cigar is good. Oh, slow down.
But yeah, this process is. We were stressed before.
We're stressed before we got here. We're stressed. More stressed now that we know.
Like, the thing we learned, the thing we know now is just like, if we don't come back with like a fucking hair, full head of like gray hair.
White hair, yeah.
I'm telling you.
We'll become like that guy sitting over there.
I hope we don't get there.
We're aged. We literally aged for this.
Dude, I bet you.
I got old. I got old doing this.
Like, people think, oh, you just sit there, you smoke cigars. Your job is so hard, right? But the thing is, like, you try to...
No, sitting there smoking cigars is hard.
It's harder than you think.
You take first 30, put it down. Next. You take another first 30, put it down. Next.
So just imagine this, guys. Like, you 8 hours straight, guys. 8 hours straight. You smoke.
And literally you had to take a break in between because you're dying.
Yeah. Like, there was some point that I was like, shit, if it keep going, like, if I keep popping, I'm gonna sweat.
Right? And especially you got a bad one. Like, we got like the one super earthy. That was
like
bad.
Very earthy and like.
And then we're like, oh, I can't keep
thank God we didn't get anything that have really strength.
Yeah,
today.
We would have died. Yeah.
Yeah. Because once you get like.
Try to smoke 3 Lajero in a row.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Tomorrow that might be. We're gonna do it. Yeah, we're gonna do Lajero. Yeah. Okay. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck to you. More power to you.
That's, you know what I mean. But because
there's not enough Coke in the fridge to keep us sane, right? We were like Coke after Coke.
We drink
and coffee.
Just we trying to get all that sugar to calm the nicotine down.
But for comparison, usually we go out with the ladies and stuff like that. We go to the bathroom one time.
Yeah.
I went like 4 times.
We went non-stop, pretty much.
You're putting so much sugar in liquid just so that you can keep going.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, once you get nicotine sickness, you have to ride it.
Too late. You just have to sit there now.
That's it.
Once you get sick, you're sitting there for 4 hours now.
Yeah.
You can't do anything.
What are you gonna do, right? But then that would just set us back if that happened.
Right. Too. That's why Lewis didn't give us a really strong stuff today, right? Yeah. He's like, okay, we'll figure it out.
The thing is, like, we are known to smoke strong cigars as well.
We can smoke strong cigars. Yeah. But can you smoke it 8 hours in a row?
That's a full-time job, guys. Think about that, right?
Yeah. And we haven't even done that yet. And just the image of it in our head, scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're enjoying, sit back and smoke cigar. You're sitting back smoking cigars.
But you're using your mental stress to think about like the next step. What to put in there, what we want,
right?
What we don't want. But then we learn that it's not what we don't want, it's what we want.
Well, that's the thing. You're sitting there smoking cigar for 8 hours of the things that you don't want.
Yeah. Right?
That's like, you think smoking cigars is enjoyment, right? You're smoking 8 hours in a row for things that you don't want.
Yeah, it's easy because when we're home, we just read to him what we want to smoke.
Yeah.
It's different. Now we're What,
We don't even know what it is.
What it is? What is it? Right? You know, be like, how is the combination gonna work or anything like that? And once you lit up, be like, oh damn, but when we have to at least get the first start to see what happened.
And the biggest part is that if you find the flavor you want, where did it came from?
Which tobacco it was, right?
That was hard. Like we're like Louis. What do you think that is? I don't know. I don't know. Louis fucking blended. I don't know. This is tougher than people think. And I'm not saying that you say, "Oh, we did a good job," blah blah blah.
No.
In fact, I'm saying is that to say that we did a shitty job.
We did a crappy job. Tell the truth. Today wasn't like, oh, it went smooth. It's harder than we expected to be. Tell the truth.
You can almost feel that Louis was disappointed.
He was disappointed.
How
he was
stupid we were.
Like, but the thing is, like, tomorrow though.
Tomorrow we're gonna try better. I kind of have an idea how we're gonna improve our approach. And he explained it. It's that it's not what you don't want. It's what you want. Yeah. Figure out what you want. Approach it that way. Not what you don't want. Because everything you don't want, then what? Where we going?
We're going nowhere.
Yeah.
Go in circle. That's what we're doing.
And what people don't realize, when you go to the factory, they're gonna roll you a sample. It's not 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, here you go to your sample. No, they have to like let it sit inside a mold and it's get wet. You have to let it dry a little bit.
Literally, when they roll it, it's super wet.
Yeah.
You gotta wait. And it's literally like, okay, we came up with an idea. Louis goes to the back end. It's an hour later when they came back.
Yeah. It's just, people think they're like, oh, like those fresh roller.
Yeah.
What you think you're gonna pick up and smoke it? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. The fresh roller he explained too, right? It's literally already molded, dried, just put a leaf on top. There's no way. We smoked one. It was wet as fuck.
It was, dude. The cap, when you try to cut the cap, it's not like a cut.
You're cutting. Imagine you get a towel. A towel that's not wet, cutting down on the towel.
Yes, it's basically like that. But
everything's give. Everything's give. Like, the cigar just V-shaped when you cut it. It became flat on the top. I had to turn it the other way.
I was like, oh screw it. I started picking it. Like, I just put a hole through it somehow, man.
The cap is like non-existent.
Exactly. You know?
And you're smoking a lot of steam.
A whole lot of steam. This is like the definition of over humidifying.
Yeah. If you had a cigar that had 100% humidity, that's what it is.
You pick it up and it literally, you could squeeze the cigar and it don't break.
Oh, I swear to God, the one that we have, if we squeeze hard enough, I probably see water coming out.
Yeah. Like you could squeeze one. And if you find that, but once it's dry, it harmonizes and
that's different again.
That's a whole different cigar.
Because now water taste went down.
Yeah. You know? And smoking steam is not a pleasant thing.
Oh, it's not. The cigar got so hot.
It's not a pleasant thing at all.
Yeah.
And yes, you could age your cigar without 70-70.
Yeah, because we went to their aging room is like 60 degrees.
Debunked. That was cold.
Mm-hmm. It's comfortable.
It felt good for us because
that was a comfortable place
of
of the entire place. We walk in there.
We're like, whoa.
It smells good. It's cold. Yeah. I can sit in there. It's fine.
I was addicted to like all that cigar smell though.
Right when you open the door, walking the factory, holy shit.
Good boy.
Yeah. So and there's a big difference too, right? In the office, you don't smell that at all. Open the door, holy shit.
Yeah, like that should smell good.
And people think that if working in a factory, it's easy, just roll cigars. That condition is harsh for normal people.
Oh yeah.
They got used to it, so that's one thing. But we walk in there like that
sucks.
If there was no insulation, there's no way. I cannot sit there for long enough.
You know, they think that you're in a nice inside, you're not in the elements. You know, you rolling cigar, rolling so hard.
Let's just say, even with the fan fully blown, it's probably 70, 80 sitting over there while you're moving.
That's not including humidity.
Yeah,
right. You're sitting there, you're rolling, you're hustling. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you make sure you don't put in the wrong leaf.
Yeah. Imagine sitting in a humidor that's 80, 70, something like that.
Oh my, that's exactly what it is.
It's high humidity. Everything has to be wet because they're freaking rolling shit. It's wet. And they were doing nonstop. They don't stop. I don't see anybody going on break.
Nobody. I see them work, just keep working.
Every time I walk by there, they're still there.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not just sit there and you roll a cigar. It's not.
And they will roll, this sounds weird. They almost look like a mental patient. Because they're working and there's music playing without the earbuds in their head. In their head. This guy was head popping.
Yeah, he was just like, all right, let's do this. no music, nothing like that. Just
Yeah,
like,
there's music in his head. There's just no music
he's singing in his head. He's
Yeah.
singing in his head.
And he's going at it. He's going at it. He's going at it.
But yeah, but it's amazing me how well they do the craft though.
Yeah.
You can see they.
I feel like a loser when I see somebody do the cello, okay?
Man, you got boys.
She didn't miss a beat.
Yeah.
What amazed me is that the lady can tell exactly how many cigars there by just feeling it.
Yeah, she should pick up. She's like,
She's like, she doesn't count. She
and she
doesn't
give you a
count.
whole wheel, exactly a whole wheel.
Put it together. That's the weight, okay?
Like man,
It's
that's
craftsman. You got to do that a lot to do it.
not good. Just imagine you do that every day, like our job,
Hmm.
like any job you do every day, and then but you guys think that that job is not hard. You guys are so wrong.
And also, what people think about cigar prices. I'm not saying this because we're not saying sell cigar at target prices, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm saying this because what we notice is what the employee gets paid last month is not going to be the same
the
3 months
next
later,
month.
right? Or a month later, whatever, because they go away if they don't get paid enough,
Yep.
right?
Thing is like once, yeah, you like that.
What we find out is Davidoff will pay their employee the same thing as what Lewis paid their employee.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Like,
matter,
It doesn't matter what factory you work at.
right? So you think that they're cheap? They're not. They're not. They're paying the same amount because if they know they can make more money in Davidoff, they go. Right now,
will.
there's not enough employees.
Yeah.
We saw a lot of empty chairs there
We
because
did.
he couldn't find employees.
Yep. Because like, they do get paid good amount because if they find somewhere they pay more,
Yeah, they go.
They go.
Even
Get
if
up,
it's okay, even if it's a cent per cigar, they
Yeah.
make a lot of cigar per day.
that add up, right?
Right.
And people think it's like, oh, it's just, they don't make that much. A cigar is not much. And no. Once you see the scene, I appreciate my limited edition cigar more.
Oh yeah, I definitely appreciate it more.
The rare tobacco.
The sourcing, the hard work, the value is not
It's-
how individual tobacco costs. The
Yes.
value is how much hard work to get to having that.
To have
tobacco.
that amount to like even give out to the
Yeah.
public, right?
People don't realize how much tobacco they lost in the process.
Yeah.
They had to buy. Okay, we gotta source this. Come in, horrible things. We can't use it. All right, now you just lost that money. Go get another one.
And so when it comes to aging as well, right? When they say they've been aging for 7 years because they bought it and they didn't have enough,
Yeah, and they waited for
and they
7
waited
years.
to have enough.
So whatever they said, the age is true.
It's true.
Absolutely true,
The aging is so true.
right? But that also tells you how long they waited before they could
To
do
get
it.
enough of it.
Not because they wanted to.
Yeah. So when you hear aging, that means they are sourcing.
And that's why it's expensive, right? Because they went through 7 years of sourcing.
Yeah, sourcing, and then the tobacco just sitting there.
Yeah.
It literally just
They're losing money.
it's
they're
doing
losing money.
nothing for you.
Yeah. They take up space. If you saw the video of taking the picture with the factory, it's full of things. There's no space for any more of things that you want. Just piling it up all the way.
Yeah,
It's
just
one flower, somebody's
Wall to wall. It's like
every path that we walk, even the walkway has
even the
boxes,
sidewalk, like it was just boxes full.
right? So if you think about this way, when you buy a cigar, that's $30, and they say, oh, 7 years of but they'll try to explain to you that it takes them 7 years to do this.
Basically, yeah. That's
They
what.
don't really want to wait 7 years, but that happened.
Yeah, like just imagine they have tobacco for like 13, 14, 15 years.
Yeah,
I
'cause
mean, they were sourcing them for that long.
And they had to keep them in good shape for that long.
Yeah, make sure it's not moldy or you're like,
But there's a lot of damages, and they sort like when you see the part where they sort out, they toss a lot of stuff away.
yes. We see a lot of just wasted tobacco.
We saw boxes in the back,
Yeah.
boxes and boxes right next to a scale of things that they can't use.
Oh, and the thing is, right? So the damaged cigar, they actually have to unravel it.
Yeah, because the damaged one, they had to remove the
Yeah,
leaf.
they have to remove the leaf.
Yeah, and
that's-
that damage could be after everything's done.
After
They did everything,
banded, but sell. They're like, oh no, now we have to like,
and it wouldn't be one process. You got to remove it, and you got to redo it,
and we have to
and reband it again,
Yeah,
resell it again. Wow.
it's like starting from scratch, basically.
I know people already heard this cigar processing stuff like that is like $3 a cigar, whatever. Completely not true. Completely not
It's
true.
like
That's what we found out. Completely not true.
we were on this train as well before. Tell the truth, right?
Yeah,
Like,
we were like, we're like,
were.
okay,
That's
yeah.
the honest truth. We were on the train that cigar don't $1, $2, $3 per cigar, but they sell them for like $50. So
Now I even more stand by my statement. Every cigar should have at least $6 in value.
I'm still gonna.
You're still gonna bash it. I'm still gonna say that, but because
I do have
by actual just thoughts, that is unreasonable, right?
yes.
But if you see it and you went through it, you're like, shit, I would not want to work there. I would not want to be
You
a
don't
factory
even want to
owner.
make a cigar,
Yeah, you would not want to go through this process.
right?
This process is gonna make you old. It's gonna make you age, stress. Like that nervousness feels like you're about to vomit. You're not,
Try not to, at least.
right? Because like you can feel like butterfly in your stomach. Holy shit!
Oh yeah,
holy
you're
shit.
like, it's there. It's there the whole entire time.
Yeah. Traveling here is the easiest part.
Yeah.
Fly part, it was easy.
Like, you come here like, oh yeah, you get like
Yeah.
a place
Yeah.
to stay cool. But
But-
once you step into the ring,
You try to do this process, I can tell you, getting a blend that's already done sent to you is so much easier.
it's dude, it. Tell the truth. Thinking back, that would be an easy thing.
Yeah.
That would,
That would be like, okay, I don't like it, send it back.
right? Then
give me
just
another
make you
blend.
another blend.
And
But-
then the person who had to come and blend was actually the factory, not you.
Yeah,
You just had to tell them what to tweak.
and then us here, literally from ground up, from single leaf to a cigar.
When we smoke that single leaf, it's so rough to understand what flavor that's gonna get out.
No.
You smoke it, you
that-
taste it, but like, what's that gonna do when you
What's that gonna do? We
put it together?
With this one.
Totally different, right? We smoke one and lit it up. It's almost start a fire, and then they go, okay, I smell it. I know what that tastes
Yeah.
like now. Well, guess what? You smoke another cigar with that in there, doesn't taste like it.
It does. It just changes the whole thing.
And then like I know like within like Jewish Day or something like that made a package with like a cigar and what individual leaf rolled out as a fuma for you to taste. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I can just stay straight out, even though I'm not sure. I shouldn't tell you. You can smoke that individual one. It's not tasting like anything that would have
It's not
been
what
together.
you think, man. When you put it together, it's
They made that individual fuma smokable, because if I just give you a leaf and roll it to fuma, it's unsmokable. You die. Your smoking crumbles.
We tried it. That first single leaf that you literally grab it and it started like we
It
tried
breaks
to
apart. You can't roll it.
break it.
And then the way that you had to get the smoke in your mouth,
It's
I
not.
was choking.
Yeah, because you get air and
Yeah.
smoke. People.
It's not smooth when they go in.
No,
it's not smooth.
It's not at all. Man, it's
So to make it into that final product, holy shit, we know shit.
like we said, as reviewer, as we've been smoking for 7+ years, and all of that, whatever we know, just go out the window.
And now you know, and you understand why a lot of reviewer partner with it. Just put a name and
Yes.
partner, because going through this process is ridiculous.
Like, just help me put my name on it. Here we go.
Yeah, nobody want to go through that trouble. That's a lot of trouble.
So we just hope you guys appreciate this.
Not appreciate us. I appreciate the product.
No, the thoughts and everything that we, not us. We're doing this for our own goods as well, right?
Right? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And we learn a lot.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we appreciate cigar as a whole more.
Yeah, the cigar, like when you look at it, it's like, okay, even though it's expensive or the cheap one, you gotta look at it differently now. Right?
Yeah.
Like you
My pricing
appreciate-
skill isn't going to change though.
Yeah, the price not gonna change, but the thing is, like, you look at the $2 bundle cigars. Okay, cool, right? But then I hope, like I said, like I look at my expensive cigar, a limited edition,
Different.
hard to find. It's a whole. You look at it, you appreciate it way more, way
Yeah.
more.
And again, their tobacco might not cost X amount what they're selling for.
No.
But the effort
The effort for getting
yeah.
it,
and what it costs the factory to do. Yeah, I know why.
Packaging and boxing.
Right? Yeah, the tobacco doesn't cost that much. Well, try to get a tobacco. Good luck.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, okay. You could buy the Cameroon for $350. Yeah, go get it. Go get the Cameroon.
Go get it. Yeah. Go get a Cameroon right now. I guarantee whatever X amount, Louis will buy it from you right now.
Like, any tobacco, like it's tough out there, man.
Yeah.
And people don't realize that.
People don't realize that. So yeah, well, if the factory needs to make back their investment, they have to sell the cigar higher.
Yeah.
Or the brand had to sell the cigar higher because they waited 7 years. They waited 10 years.
Like, right? And the thing is, like, in those 7 years, you know how much tobacco, even though they source it, they get the bell.
Mm-hmm.
But the bell, half the bell is gone because
Right.
it's not good,
Right.
right?
Also, the leaf itself when you pick it, I can't use this as a hole on it.
Yeah.
All right. These had to go to the filler. These had to go to whatever. These had to go to binder. This is so ugly for that binder.
But they didn't pay like the filler price, right? You know, stuff like that. They pay for the wrapper price,
Right.
but they get the filler version.
Right.
It's like, bro, what's going on? So like, even though like we thought about getting a bell, right? But I think like half that bell could be
Gone. It will be
Gone.
nothing, right? 1/3, 2/3.
Yeah.
That's
it's
not usable.
like
So yeah, one bale, I might have a lot of tobacco.
yes, but like just imagine cutting that in half.
Yeah. Think of it as like you got a basket of, oh no, I should do this a simpler way. You got a cup of Starbucks, half of it is ice. Why you can really drink
People
coffee is
already
this
complain
much.
about that.
Yeah, but that's pretty much what it is, right? You know it's one cup. You know it's this size.
Yeah.
But guess what? Half of it's not coffee.
Half of it you drinking ice,
Yeah.
water.
Right? Or like when you go buy seafood, frozen, 6 pounds. You go back, you actually only eating a
because
2
you
pound
pay for
fish.
ice.
Yeah,
Like-
the rest is all ice and water. But on the surface, you don't see that.
You don't.
Until you cook it, you're like, oh shit, that thing
Oh,
shrinks
that's
to like
very
nothing.
little,
Yeah.
right? Like
Crab legs, you pay 6 pounds. Guess what?
you pay for shells.
You pay for the shells. You can't eat that.
Yeah. So think about it like that, right? The more we talk about this, man,
The more upsetting it is.
right? It's just like
I feel bad for the cigar brand owners that they had to go through this constantly every year.
every year.
Every year, they like if they gotta source something, gotta start sourcing. They're, okay, I want to do this, and they buy a barrel, and then okay, this is great, let's do it, and then they realize the barrel they have is not enough,
It's not enough.
right? Because Lewis says that I have this, you can, but guess what? We don't have enough to
We
buy
don't have enough to make it at all.
Yeah, you can wait 2 years.
That's exactly what you say. 2 years.
Yeah, you can wait 2 years. We might have enough. We might have enough.
That's a might.
Yeah,
And just imagine have your own tobacco farm, right? You grow it from seed.
yeah.
You
And we don't even go through that process. If
Yeah.
you go for that, we die.
no, like it's just
You
like,
might as well quit. You go to the farm. We're about to grow this right now. I'll see you next year.
you know, maybe next
Maybe
year,
next
because
year.
the weather.
And then you got to compete with all the other cigar companies that wants that leaf.
Everybody want it.
Right.
Everybody want it. We're like,
Okay, true. There's only handfuls of manufacturers,
yes.
but that manufacturer, everybody wants it. Everybody wants that leaf right now. The only reason San Andreas is so readily available is because they grow shit all of it.
They go. That's the thing. Is like, okay, so you only get the resource of what the farmer grows.
Exactly.
You don't
Like
get
this
the
year,
choice of like, hey,
this year they decide to grow San Andreas.
You getting San
You
Andreas.
get San Andreas. If the next year they're like, okay, San Andreas is not that popular anymore, gotta grow something else.
Yep.
Well, now it's just something else. This is why the market is so saturated with San Andreas, because not because they want to, you got no choice.
You got no choice. Like we always complain about San Andreas.
Right, we will complain about it. Whether I don't want to San Andreas. Well, guess what? There's no choice. That's all the market have for Maduro.
Yep. You know. Oh, and about the broadleaf, right? When you buy broadleaf, a quarter of that leaf is stem. Think about that.
Right. If not more.
It's
If
not
not
more,
more.
because
We
the
look
stem
at the
is
broadleaf
so
in front of us. The rest of it is crumbles and it's all vein.
And then they're like, right now, you know why they put stem inside your cigar?
I
Because
have
they
no choice. You roll it. You see, a lot of time I pull it from the end, right, at the sides.
Yeah.
Near the edge. Now I know why, because there's no way.
there's no.
If you want to use that as a binder, it has to be one single leaf.
Yep. And if you want to take out this,
You take that one, that's 2 half leaves.
that broadleaf stem is huge.
It's huge. I can go into war with that. I probably win.
Like, that thing is, you know, we have so much more respect for tobacco.
Yeah. The vein. Okay. The true stem that they pulled out. We're not even talking about the vein anymore, right? The vein, the small one that we can pull out.
Yeah.
The true stem they pulled out was longer than my arm.
It's huge, dude. And it's not like a skinny. It's
Yeah.
thick.
It's thick.
It's like a twig.
It's
Literally.
the thickest part, probably my pinky size.
And that's not that's a tweak, boy.
Yeah.
That's no stem.
You whack people in the face, it will hurt.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You don't see that, and I'm complaining over the draw over that small piece. I'm still gonna complain about it
Oh,
because
yeah,
of my
of course.
draw issues. But I can understand why they have no choice.
Yeah.
If they pull it out, that leaf is not. It's not binding anything.
But get this straight. It doesn't add flavor. Screw you guys. Sorry.
It still doesn't burn. It still doesn't burn.
It still mess with the construction.
But it was done because they had no choice.
Yeah. Because the broadleaf is just wow, dude. I was like, dang, man, that's crazy.
And that's literally the first thing we play with, the broadleaf.
Yeah, we did. We played with the broadleaf.
And there's no way to roll that into fuma. You touch it, it crumbles.
Yep.
The only way to get the flavor is literally burn it and smell it.
Yep. Dude, same thing with what the Ligero. Like that thing was crumbling too, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
those piece of Ligero, it looks ugly as fuck. Okay, like, try it. Okay,
break.
okay, now it's crumbs on the table. We literally should wipe the table the whole time because everything's crumbs. Okay, so here is where the microphone died, and again, I advise if you're on a headset or if you're listening to something that's like really close to your ear, I don't advise listening to it. It might hurt your ear, or it might be really annoying. So, but if you're gonna continue, here's a warning. Don't say I didn't tell you. So, like, it's a messy process. It's a lot of work. It's really hard to go through that process and identify each leaves.
Yeah.
And that process may also appreciate the leaves individually a lot more.
Yeah, it does. Even though each leaf give you a different aroma, you don't know what they combine into.
Right, because you can smoke the individual one. It's not one flavor. Yeah. Well, that smells pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Here's a cigar with that in there. Well, it's not.
Now it's like regular no.
Yeah. Oh wait. What can you tasting? Right. Okay. Brazilian Matapina. Here's Brazilian Matapina cigar. There you go. Smoke it with floral.
Yeah, guys. So the Brazilian that one is now from the
It's not what we thought it was.
Yeah, like what we thought was. I think because that one is a light shade, right?
Right.
So, but it's not for what it is. It's two kind things.
Yeah. And not to mention, there's no way to source it, right?
Yeah, and that. Ludwig want to use it. He's like, I can't.
Yeah. He said we can find the Brazilian Biaga. Biaga is what he said.
Yeah.
It's a thicker leaf, more. I guess it's more like bigger of a leaf. It's not as pretty, right? But it wouldn't be good. It's so floral. There's nothing. You gotta put something else that's gonna make it. You know, like you gotta put another Ecuadorian or something like that in there. And they'll all taste the same. Because that's not the only combination. They all taste the same. Trust me. Put that floral and anything else that tastes that.
Yeah, it does. Exactly. Like. Have you ever experienced like overly floral bouquet? Like, if you don't like that nuance, it's gonna.
Literally, he's like, yeah, we have it, but I can't make $500 off of it.
That's the thing too, right? Yeah, he's like, yeah, we got the not $500.
Right. Well, we don't have enough, but here's one for the smoke, even though it's out of the question.
Yeah.
No way to do it.
He's like, hey, try it.
Yeah. He's like, this is a Cameroon. We can't make it. I just want to smoke it. And we did quite a bit of that, right? It's like, you can smoke it, see if that's what you want, wait a few years for it.
Yeah.
But we can't make it right now.
Which is ridiculous.
And that's what we didn't think of it, right? As a reviewer, as someone that is a hobbyist to the cigar, you don't think about that. You don't think how hard it is to give individually. You don't think how hard it is to source them, to store them. You don't know how hard it is to end up like, I love this flavor of this freaking leaf.
Yeah, I want this leaf.
And then you put it on there like five.
So they try to research and they're like, oh, can't find nothing.
Right? Yeah, I, where is this flavor? And then, like, you know, you taste this flavor. Which country that came from?
Oh, I love making wine. Oh, I love St. James. I think it's like, when you go out and smoke that single leaf, you're like, oh, this is not it.
Right. And here's we had an episode talking about individual leaves, region, shade, and what they give out. Okay, although that's true, that's the final product too.
Yeah.
Individually, no. Right? Because it's already been blended, it's already set, it's already gotten worse. That's what we got.
Yeah.
Right? But when you smoke it individually, it's totally different story.
It's a whole different ball.
Not to mention, when you smoke it individually, it's wet. It's not ready.
Wet, dry, crumble, whatever. It's not ready.
Right. So we smoke a lot of Nicaraguan cigar, right? Like, you know, Presencia and stuff like that. But that's the final product. We already said, we already went through a transition.
It's already getting work.
Yeah. You already got it worse.
Yeah.
Or has the truth to get rid of that worst flavor. And yeah, obviously some get better than others, right? Because we smoke something that like really bad. But that's been the truth. That's already been to that final process. And although that information is true, when you put it in a cigar, you can't go by that information. Not good enough.
Yeah, like that information we have is before we experience this whole, like, you know, from
So we don't see the raw material as is, right? We don't see the raw material. We see the final product. That already harmonized with other flavor that's blended already. So it tastes good, it tastes certain way, it tastes like chocolate.
Like everything just work together. Like, like we just need to get that and get that tobacco and we get it.
I love Nicaragua. So, I love the chocolate, I love this and that. Well, guess what? That Nicaraguan probably harmonized with the Lajero or whatever and take some flavor.
Yeah, they combine to make it nice.
Because I think Lajero has no flavor, right? To me, that's bitter. It's harsh.
It's hard.
But like, that's the harmonized version. You lost that flavor to something else because it's used as filler.
Yeah.
Right? So usually that brings down. But if you smoke it as a wrapper, well, they're recording it. If you smoke it as binder, they're recording it.
Right? There's such a gap between the binder and the wrapper.
Right.
And you think that the chitin oil changes attitude when you flip it, even though it is rolled like a full leaf, it is kind of thing, but yet it's the wrapper and the binder, when you flip it, it's a whole different thing.
And we talk about this, right? You can have two exactly filler binder. Yeah, two exact same ones, simply change the wrapper, the whole cigar.
The whole thing is gone. Like you got a whole different cigar.
A whole different cigar. And you would not be able to recognize that.
And you think it's only one, so you do that, you're like, oh, what the heck happened?
And okay. So when you look at this, the Dominican, that's the case, right? What Dominican is it?
Right, like you just say, oh, Jamaican hero.
Right, so which three Dominican is it? Can you recreate that? I give you three Dominicans, can you recreate that? You can't.
You can't, like, and when they say,
unless you can tell me all Dominican pure cases, it's not.
No, there's no way.
Right? There's so many different things in there. So this is why that information that what blend that is meaningless to you. It's meaningless to something related. That information is for kind of
you scratch a surface.
Right. And that actually proves our suspicion about the other dragons two different things.
Yes. There's a lot of cigar that the same blend from the same brand. But we buy the expensive one and the cheapest.
Right. So like the Evil Dragon, there's a $69 version and there's $89 version. Now we know.
Now it's exactly what we need.
Yeah, they both are the same country, but they're not the same leaf.
They're the same blend, the same everything.
But they change the leaf.
Yeah, they change the leaf.
Change the leaf, different development.
Like,
now we know.
Now, I hope people understand that too.
Yeah, so when you see that one thing is like, okay, this shade is that, and the other shade is significantly more expensive, oh yeah, they're not using the same leaf, that's why. They use the same region. Yeah, but getting toilet paper from Paul's house is not going to be from James' house. It's not going to be the same thing. Different brand of toilet paper. Same country.
And they said factory, said no thing,
yeah. Same person who wrote it. Well, guess what? They're not gonna take the set.
They're not.
And that, when you look at the blend, I can tell you everything Dominican, it means nothing to you.
It's zero.
Right? It gives you hints, but where we're not hints from, like pictures. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing: you can get two Nicaraguan cigars and let them say.
They're not.
Right?
And when they tell you Lajero, triple Lajero, double Lajero, quad Lajero, one Lajero, one Maduro, triple Maduro, one Maduro, Did you put three of the same wrapper on top of each other? You say right? When you say triple Maduro, what is it?
Yeah, it's color. What does it matter? Maduro is a color, right? What does it matter? One Maduro is in there. You just sorted three colors in there.
Okay, so you basically use the wrapper, the binder. You use the same back? Like what is that?
Okay, we're gonna say, I use a Nicaraguan or I use Dominican or what is it? What is it? I don't know. that changes a lot as a consumer because in the end, that's what the information will matter to.
It doesn't. It means zip shit.
And for that reason, we're not gonna disclose that one. I'm not gonna disclose it. Focus on the flavors.
Yes, just focus on the flavor you like it or not. The rest of it, you guys, there's no juice because no juice whatsoever.
It's more for fun.
It's more for like for talking or what kind of country.
Yeah.
Like that.
It might help you to choose a cigar based on like what you like. Oh, I smoke a lot of Nicaragua. Like, yeah. But the truth is that you can't tell me that because you like Nicaragua, you never had a bad Nicaragua. Yeah. Right? Because they're all different. You know, the country that came from is not different.
It really not.
I can tell you that all the tobacco, whatever the country is, they're all Cuban.
Which is so dangerous.
They all came from Cuba, so it's just the sea went over and they can't use the word Cuba.
Now, you know, would you say Cuban food in the thing?
Yeah, there's a Cuban secret word for all or whatever. Yeah, they can see that, but they can't say it's Cuba.
The thing is, like, when they say that now, it's like, you kind of like, it's kind of like,
yeah.
You like that?
That's pretty cool. Yeah, it is pretty cool, but they're not lying. They're all the same.
They're not lying.
And when someone tells you that a cigar is Cuban seed, they're not lying because all the stuff people seed.
Yeah.
At one point.
That's how you take it.
Yeah, at one point.
At one point. So,
But that's like saying that because my mom's Chinese, I was born in America, I'm not Chinese anymore. So Chinese.
no, I'm saying, yeah, you will never stop eating when you cook, bro.
Yeah. So the fact that I asked Cubans, okay, Cuban cigar has its nuance, tastes like similar. But that's a Cuban pure.
You know,
Right?
we go into this and we come out with a whole different perspective of.
No, this is like literally TMI, too much information. What makes buying a cigar harder?
Harder or just more confused?
Right? Because you gotta look at it, you're like, okay, what am I gonna do with that information?
Yeah, okay, like, you know, like people like, oh, I know my tobacco, I know this, I know that, I've been smoking for so long.
Yeah.
But
Smoking it, and
you don't know.
And we're not just saying that you don't know, we don't know either.
We don't know.
Yeah.
It's not because we just tell people that they don't, we don't fucking know.
Yeah, we don't know.
We think we knew.
Well, we know now, but even that, I don't know how to sort out that information.
There isn't. You can't.
And we're literally telling everybody 1% of what we learn, or what we learn.
Yeah.
Right? 1%. Because the rest is too complicated. It's gonna ruin your cigar buying experience for simply knowing.
Yes.
And now I know why people don't talk about it. Why people don't come out and say,
Why companies just like, oh
yeah, they why not you make it they go Nicaragua.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we understand.
Yeah. If they go into detail, you're not gonna like it.
You're not gonna.
You're not liking that information. It's not that you can't use that information. You're not gonna like that information.
You're gonna look at your cigar collection like,
Wow. And you're gonna miss out on a lot of good cigars. Like, a lot of times, a blend happens by accident.
And when the blend happens by accident, just enjoy it. Just enjoy the flavor.
Just enjoy it.
Just enjoy it.
Because when they hit the jackpot, they're super happy with that. I can tell you that.
They are throwing a huge like party, like
Who is talking about the blend that get jackpot, boom, hit the table, he's that happy. Right? But even though he didn't hit it, he just telling you that feeling when he hit the jackpot.
amazing. When you find it, just enjoy it for what it is. You don't need no more information. You just enjoy the note that you're getting from it.
Yeah, we'll talk about this. Okay. So David had the Vault release, the Vault edition. They released something about us home. Now we don't do that anymore. Right? It takes them that many years to probably have the tobacco.
So long.
10, 15 years to get it back. Because no one want to grow it. Right? And just because they grow it, it might not be the same tobacco.
Yeah. And for that, bro, they're using wild tobacco in another source of those.
And now they don't have an exclusive farm distribution there. Like they used to have like a farm that exclusively for it. Now they don't have that either. So they can't even tell us that this is what we need.
Yeah.
They have to choose it. And that makes it harder. It makes it harder because it's more expensive.
And the thing is, like, I have more appreciation. I don't give a fuck what you guys think. I have more appreciation for my Opals. I love that fucking thing.
We're not even gonna get into that because there's a good reason why that you actually appreciate Opals more. There is a good reason.
Talk your shit. I love that.
If you know what the trouble that they had to go through for their Dominican Bureau,
Oh god.
you have a totally different. Like we were talking about one way to say in the beginning of the week that Opus is like fire the sergeant, right?
Yeah.
And then as we talk about it, now there's a reason.
The more we get into the talking about
that is possible. Yeah, sorry for that guy.
holy shit.
Sorry for that guy. I'm not the back of the reason to do this.
It's just ridiculous amount.
Yeah. Without going into too much detail, we're just gonna tell you that they most likely have a lot of Dominican rapper and only use less than 10% of it.
Way less.
Way less. Because they cannot.
They can't.
That's what we learned. Because they cannot. They have no choice. They're using so much tobacco.
Yeah. Well, when you guys pick up your limited edition cigar, just know that they've been through hell.
And even though you might not like it, I still don't like Opus. But I appreciate that.
But yeah, right, like when I read some, again with information, take that as information.
Yeah.
But you see some like go back and go, what the hell? Why is it so hard to get? Why is it so expensive? Why is it this? Why is it that? And you just appreciate that you have it.
Yeah. Because right now, let's say if you like a certain cigar and you know exactly in it, you go to the factory, they laugh at your face.
So they're looking at what do you think?
I'll see you 10 years.
And they come back for 50%. I'll see you 10 years.
Yeah, I'll see 10 years. 50% down, I'll see you 10 years.
I think about that, right? Are you willing to do all that?
Yeah, and that's what we don't realize, that how much time and effort. You might not think, what's the big deal? I just pay them away when it's not able to do it. You're letting your money sitting there.
But look, you are waiting.
And that's a maybe too. Don't you
That's a maybe to get it, right?
Yeah. If they decide to grow it, yeah, you got it.
If they don't decide to grow it, 10 years after, 15 years after, there's a reason right now, there's 15 years old tobacco.
Yeah. And here's the thing. Remember that cigar Jeff smoked? That had 50 different countries in there. Jeff and James smoked a cigar that had 50 different countries of tobacco in there.
Really?
I do not believe that.
That's a big one. You know that's a big one.
What, they put a bit of each country? Nah, sorry. There's only so much space in the cigar.
Like how big is the cigar?
Yeah. We can't even put 4 blends in there, 5 blends in there. Good luck.
We're doing a Toro.
Yeah, we're doing Toro. It's big.
Remember that.
Yeah. Unless you're smoking an inch, it will be hard to fit 10 different cigars.
Yeah.
Tobacco in there. 50?
It's 6 by 60 is hard.
Yeah. How you gonna fit 50 leaves in there?
You know that?
If you look at how many leaves they use, it's 4 leaves, 5 leaves. You gotta put 50 in there, good luck.
Just imagine having a pile 50 leaves in front of you and try to roll that.
Well, if you want to tell me that, they decided to get those leaves and basically ship from one country to the other, around 50 and then come back and roll it, okay, that's fine. Okay, I'll give you that. But they said that we sourced tobacco for 50 different countries. Only possibility is because they couldn't get that leaf, they had to source it from different countries, but it's the same leaf. It's like Nicaraguan tobacco of this time, we gotta source it from 50 different countries because they don't have enough. That's the only reason that was at 50. There's no way to fit 50 leaves in there.
You put 50 different tobacco inside a cigar.
You can't. The only way is that I want the same tobacco, but they don't have enough anywhere, so I have to source it from 50 different countries.
Yeah, but it's the same tobacco.
It's the same tobacco.
Yeah, it's the same tobacco.
Luckily.
Maybe.
That's the only way. You can't fit 50 tobaccos in there.
You're telling me that 50 different tobacco blocks.
Yeah. Even if it's just one sliver, you can't fit 50 in there. Try to hold 50 tobacco out in your hand, there's no way.
It's more than even now. Yes, they're thin, but they're 50 leaves a lot, man.
Yeah, 50 is a lot. Especially how big they are.
Yeah. No way.
Okay, let's just give you a simple thought. Get a brownie cigar, cut the leaf off, hold it in your hand, and take 50 of those on your hand.
Can you even talk game? Well, it's usual people that live in.
I saw the guy holding the batch for somebody to do it. I don't think there's 50 in there.
They're not, but it's like,
That looks like a freaking book.
yeah. But he was only was this Sunday?
No, that's already sorted. That was why for the roll. That's rapper. Those are rapper. Football. Yeah, that was rough. There's a lot of information. I think there's a lot of information to digest. Maybe this one was recording is about 2 hours. I think we had to cut it down 2 episodes. But yeah, if you heard part 1, we also have part 2. So right now we're listening to part 2. And what we're gonna do is tomorrow we're gonna learn some more. I can guarantee tomorrow we're gonna learn. Yeah. Right.
Next 2 days we're gonna learn a lot. A lot more.
Right. And by the end of the trip, we're even more confused than we were.
We went looking for answers. We came back with
More questions.
Like, what happened?
We came back with more questions. It's like, you try to go learn math, 1 plus 1 equals 2, and they end up giving you quantum science. And here's the thing, facts are facts, right? You can only take the information as is. I can't question it. Because when I'm more question it, you get even more confident.
The more, you can never,
and now we understand like why is not that kind of information is not being considered.
It shouldn't, because you look at the cigars now.
You start to feel bad for the owner.
Yeah. Well, I hope now they appreciate the people that work on it.
Right. I mean, I still gotta review the cigar the same.
Yeah.
Because I gotta review it and view it as a consumer. Yeah. I can't. If I view it as a cigar maker, I'm gonna say this cigar is great.
I would call it. There's no point.
Right. You just have to say every cigar is great because every cigar went through so much.
So I think how like those guys that have the bashing cigar.
But that's different. I don't think they have that information. I really don't. Even if you go for a factory tour, 10 times.
The factory tour is not going to do anything.
They only give you the beauty part.
They give you the prettiest, beautiful thing that you can look at.
Yeah. They give you that romance part of it.
Yeah, the romance, like,
the
honeymoon.
Right. But it's not. It's not. Enjoy cigar and the story that came with it.
That's a good, the story that came with the cigar. And the flavor note that you get.
Yeah.
That's all you really
take out information as educational slap.
Yeah.
Just don't take it and don't let this information ruin your cigar enjoyment.
At all.
But appreciate the cigar a little bit more. And know that our journey is our process to make the cigar is not easy. In fact, if I wasn't already in this process and I know this is what I know now, I would never start the process.
We would never start it.
We would never start it. It's because what I can tell you in the end is not worth the penny that you're making.
It's so amazing.
If Louis' factory wasn't making hundreds of thousands of cigars, he probably wouldn't want to even.
He won't.
Yeah. Because that little bit of money for this kind of work, it's ridiculous. Butterfly packet for PR all the time, ridiculous.
The amount that you have to travel, the show, meetings, all that, just
it's ridiculous for things, man.
And when we say treat your cigar with luxury, we really,
you need to treat it as luxury. I mean, it really is. Okay, I know you can buy cheaper cigars. Yes, you can. But a lot of the cheaper cigars came out of necessity as byproduct of the expensive stuff. Right. You're lucky that in order to make the expensive stuff, the hard stuff, they made the cheaper stuff. Again, individual leaves and stuff like that, it's not a lot of money. It's true. The effort, you can't pay me enough to do this.
Yeah.
If I only know. You cannot pay me enough. I'd rather say you're sitting talking on the phone and making $500 an hour. Do this.
I'd rather get a bitch at the 60 girl in front of me that she broke her nails and doing this.
Right.
You can bitch at me 24/7.
In fact, I'll do some of the manicure.
Because I can fix it. I can fix that.
Yeah.
Right?
You can't easily. If you're thinking, like, I'm gonna go and make my own cigar blend and everything, and unless you're thinking you're making large amount of cigar, we're talking about large amounts, okay? Make a million cigar a year or something like that. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not trying to kill your dream. I'm just saying that you're not gonna have the time and the enjoyment over as much as the stress that you're gonna have.
Yeah. And if you can even go to your supervisor or some door or extra, if you're going and you think you know everything, you think you're gonna rock it?
No.
Yeah, good luck, man.
Like, now that if you talk to like the owner, think that you know everything, they'll be nice. They'll be nice.
Oh my God, yeah, you do this.
Yeah, they're being very nice and very down tone. And not like whatever we know is not true, it's true. There's such a small portion.
We know so well. We thought we knew a lot. We thought
We give this information that's really available, that's sorted for you guys, right? But now we got this chunk of information and we sort it. Guess what? We can't tell you everything because it's pointless.
No use. Whatsoever.
For average person, you only got to really experience.
Like you're examining cigar, be holding the game and sit down and be like,
yeah. You gotta smoke it and you gotta feel bad for the people. No, don't do that. Right? Enjoy the cigar. Think of the luxury, how much work you really when they tell you something is 300 hands, okay. It might not be 300 really individual hands, but I can tell you this guy who blended touched 300 cigars before he touched you.
Oh yeah. There's so much.
Yeah. Buying a blend, so much easier.
Oh, buying blend is a piece of cake, bro.
Yeah. Right now, if somebody says, hey, go make a brand by buying something to blend, please do.
If you could take that route and you could make it good, then you like,
yeah.
do you.
And thank the person that made the blend, please.
Yeah, it's like, just appreciate the guy that blended for you.
Right. Do I think some people's gonna say, okay, now you really know, like, the blenders are big shot, right? They're hard working. Also, I understand that they do that every day, right? That's their job.
Yeah.
They go through with it. They have better understanding and stuff like that. Sure. But do I still think that blenders are amazing at everything? Probably not.
No.
Is it hard? Yes. But I'm still not gonna care who's blending when I smoke a cigar.
No. Well,
right? Because I can tell you, 9 out of 10 times they like it.
they left out. And
because they just keep trying different variation and that one just happened. Because they don't even know how it's gonna come out. Okay? You can be the best blender, you put it together, 30 days later, you don't know what's gonna be.
And you have
the luck has a lot to do with it. Alright? The most famous and popular and good blender, I can tell you in the end, their success is thanks to the company's ability to get leads.
Yes. If they can't, that blender is nothing.
Yeah. That blender is nothing if the company can source it. Because it's harder, that in the end, our problem is not whether or not we can know the blend. Our problem is whether or not we get the lead.
That's the thing, right? When people don't feel that, like, oh yeah, you can blend this, you can do that, you can put this in here, make it better, but then where you can get? Where's it coming from?
Yeah. Because we were there, and Louis still looking for Cameroon. And we were talking, he's like, I think that we found one.
No.
They were still on the call, said they found in Cameroon.
We thought we found it.
Right? We thought we found it, he didn't call. Like basically, that's what they do all day, sourcing.
They source
all day.
All day.
The cigars being made, the blend's there. They need to source, and that's the hardest part. That is the hardest part. So yeah, blender's hard job, but buyer is harder. So people got to source the leaves harder.
The people that source is, without the sourcing, you won't have to blend.
Yeah. Right? So, okay, if you ask someone that is like, so in the end, I will tell you the factories have a much harder job than the cigar brand. So, yeah, Steve Saka, okay, he's a cigar brand, okay? His job is a lot easier than a cigar company that makes his cigar.
Yeah.
He already know what he wanted, including there's a sources one.
Sources.
But then he choose the one that is able to be sourced.
Yeah.
And it's kind of safe in a way. Like when we smoke, like we said, we smoke a lot of cigars today. Every cigar is ready to be sold.
Yeah.
Period.
And they're ready to like, somebody will buy it, somebody will love it.
Yeah, somebody will. Alright? But it's not what we want.
Quite a few people will love it.
Yeah. In fact, we can just take one down one and sell it tomorrow. You'll say that's okay to go.
Yeah.
It's okay to go. It's not exactly what you want, but it's okay to go.
Yeah. But you will smoke it then again.
Yeah. And I always bring Street Soccer because that's the name that's top of my head right away. I'm not saying that him particularly.
No.
Any cigar blender, any cigar brand blender, is at the mercy of the sourcing of the tobacco. Any one of them. I don't care which one it is. Right? And Drew Estate is what makes Street Soccer famous because they grow their own damn thing.
Yeah.
If they didn't have a farm, 20 acre, whatever, good luck, Steve.
Steve, at least he got that.
Yeah, he got to experience everything that he needed because the tobacco's at the low.
Yeah.
Right? If he had to source it like the way we're doing right now, Lewis does not have an actual farm of source everything he sourced it, and he had to go through sourcing. Good luck. You really had to be, and all the brands that we're seeing right now, like for example, like West Empire and stuff like that, they wouldn't have started if they don't know if they can source it.
Yeah.
The only reason that brand was able to do it because they could source it.
Which is the new Mexican, right?
Yeah, they still use Mexican because that's readily available right now. Currently, everybody's running that, right? Okay,
now, I don't know, we talk about this. Sandra probably we understand. We won't roll our eyes.
I'm still gonna complain saturated. But here's the thing. Just because you smoke a St. Joseph broadleaf, it's not the same as the other St. Joseph broadleaf.
Because we thought like,
it might taste similar, but it's not the same style. Right? And you go to another company, St. Joseph broadleaf, guess what? It will probably source it in a different place. There's no way.
It's the whole thing. It's the whole thing.
Right. But we're giving a lot of like useless information on the podcast that we're recording like for our. I'm pretty sure in the future when we listen back to this, like we'll laugh at each other. Like, yeah, that was tough, right? But don't let this information ruin your cigar experience.
Yeah, no.
This is the information that tells you smoke the dream.
Yeah.
Right? Keep all that noise out. If you enjoy your cigar, enjoy your cigar.
Yeah. Even from us.
Okay. We tell you, like our reviews, my reviews still gotta be telling what price and experience gets me. Right? It's still gotta be experience based. I'm gonna keep all that information that I know right now to the side, because that doesn't matter to the customer. You as a customer don't give a shit where this is.
I'm not really telling you. I agree just for me to answer to in the video.
Right. And maybe that information is something cheap. Maybe. But other than the size, if you enjoy the cigar is good. It's worth your money.
Pick your size, enjoy.
Right. And here's the thing. Conviction. Sorry you had to keep your tobacco for so long.
He kept it for a while.
You can find out, for sure.
He couldn't do it.
The reason that he's charging $100 because he lost so much money holding it.
So much money on that cigar.
Right? But really, consumers shouldn't have to pay for that, and to be honest with you, right? Consumers shouldn't have to pay for the inability to source the tobacco. But
we do understand. Like, we do like.
I do understand why they're charging. I still don't think it's worth it.
It's not worth it. Of course it's not.
Yeah. Because a consumer, that doesn't matter to us.
Yeah.
Right? As a consumer, your inability to get that thing, maybe you can make another cigar with it.
Yeah.
You choose not to, right? You choose to wait.
Because you wanted it.
Yeah.
You wanted it.
Yeah, you wanted to use that tobacco for something you just don't have enough, but you could have used it as a filler.
Yeah. You could have.
Yeah, you could have. But you choose not to, and you ended up having, okay, I stored it for this long, used X amount of electricity, used X amount of employees, try to keep it alive, is X amount of storage, and now I had to pay that back, so I had to charge $100 stick, and you gotta hear a bunch of people tell you it's not worth it, including me, telling you it's not worth it, and well, no choice, so I go broke. Right? That's really the background of that, right? That really is. He can try to make back the money that he wasted by holding that back.
So, and even though we know it now, damn,
yeah. And now you know why your company owner will never go back to another company.
Yeah, they won't. They would never, because they know the whole entire inside.
Yeah. They just feel bad for each other.
They're like trying to say, all right, we see you.
Yeah.
All right, we see you. Okay, $100 per hour.
Okay.
Dude, man.
I know exactly why. But it's gonna be a hard sell, but
Exactly why, but
it's gonna be a hard sell, but we know why. Sorry, man. Sorry you had to go through that.
like, yeah, I hope you sell it all.
I hope you sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. You have to. At this point, you hold it for long enough. You have to.
Now we have the thing is like now we have both sides like consumer.
Yeah, but then that is not gonna change the fact that my consumer view of the cigar.
No, it's not. It's gonna keep the same.
Yeah, because I'm gonna look at it like I'm spending money to buy this.
Yeah.
Right.
Which you are.
Yeah. So.
We spend money on both sides actually.
Right. So the rest, and I can understand people's like, hey, Tony, why don't you make it $8 for them? Well, here's the thing: it's worth our time.
$8.
It's worth our time. I should just go buy bread.
Why do I need to go?
Yeah. If you know, I have a list of what I need to make a box. If you see that list, you'll be like, screw this, I'm not doing it.
Maybe sorting out the materials.
Yeah. And sourcing is another thing. You gotta source the parts to make that box.
Yeah, it's not just the sourcing the box. You got to source the parts, the screw, the whatever is gonna go on. It's sourcing it. It's like
yeah. Inside, do you want to paint it? Do you want to do this? You want to do that? I don't know. I want to look good. Well, sorry, dude. The word look good means nothing.
Like if you tell me, I want my box to look like you need to go figure it out, man.
Yeah. Good luck. We'll only do it if you have a whole instruction, every instruction, and then we'll go make a demo and tell you how long it takes. And good luck, you know. So yeah, I hope that information is really fun. I think this information is fun.
Yes.
Right. We go through the troubleshooting you have to.
Definitely.
Right. And we give you the most inside information. We sort it out. Obviously, we hold some of back. I know that you guys like that, right? We hold some information back.
Yeah.
But that's because that information doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. It only makes your experience like, why so complicated? Why can't cigar just be cigar?
That's what people say.
Right? Why can't you just smoke a cigar? Why have to be so complicated? Well, it is complicated. But you know what? You really should just smoke a cigar. Enjoy the nuance, enjoy the flavor, enjoy what you bought it for. So that's important to you. Enjoy the look of the box because that's how.
The box, just when people.
I want to say this, okay? Even the person who made the box is not happy with the box.
Yep.
Let's just say that. Even the people that made the box and ended up selling for a box is not happy with the box. We complain about the box, they complain too. They're not happy with it, but I have no choice. If you want to release a cigar, well, that's what you're going to do.
Yes. Which is, you never thought about that, right? Like, you never thought about,
we never thought the person who made the box and already had the box available and already had a product was not happy with the box.
Yeah. Oh man. And when people say it's cigar versus cigar.
It is from a consumer side.
It is, right? Yeah.
But operation. This is why not everybody open a cigar factory. Everybody open a cigar brand.
Yeah.
Because cigar factory is headed. It's headed, for sure. For sure.
Even when you open a cigar brand and you don't, and then you work for the factory and then the factory work with the farm and then the farm, you worship the farm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a whole cycle of this.
Yeah.
And somebody calls, and you just hold.
Yeah.
You just hold.
Keep going with it. It's one of those things. Now I know why a lot of cigar people are really. You gotta pray a lot.
You pray all the time. You just fucking wake up and you always see Jesus or something.
Yeah. You wake up in the morning.
Like Buddha touch you like with the light.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's a lot of information there. I think that's enough.
Yeah.
We'll cut off here, and we'll have more.
Yeah, we're gonna have more. Definitely.
Every day we gotta learn something. We're document one day.
And this is more.
We didn't talk about everything.
We didn't talk about everything
for today.
Right?
Yeah.
But yeah. Do you answer for that?
See another one. We'll see the next one. Okay. Peace.
You've been listening to the In the Shadows podcast. There's nothing like a fine cigar, and that's our passion. And on the show, we'll talk about everything and anything cigars. And you know what happens when you get a bunch of guys together smoking cigars. The conversations go on, And that is what this show is all about. We hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, rate, and review. Remember, everything you need is on YouTube at Soy Sauce Assassin. The live show is every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern. And get cigar reviews. Wishing you long ashes. We'll see you next time on In the Shadows Podcast.